our 92 diameter. That's obviously the outside edge. Again, we're going to do our 57.5, 57.5 in terms of our X and Y center. And we'll go ahead and do a Z start of -1, because remember we faced it. And we're going to go down either 10 or 11 millimeters. So we're just going to go a -11. And that should give us a nice edge here in terms of depth, just a little bit over of a centimeter. And that'll be just perfect to be able to hold everything that we want. Depth of cut, again, 1 mil. We're not going to try and go too terribly fast. And again, either a 0.75 or a 0.85 step over. And then that'll just get everything set. What I found is that at -1 millimeter, each level is about 20 minutes. So you're just going to want to make sure that you've got this set and just kind of run it. And again, that gives you your overall time frame. So let's go ahead and set up cutting out our profile over on the machine. All right, so we faced everything off. We had just done that file right there. Now what I want to do is I want to do my circular profile, the outside edge. I have one for 115. This other one is a slightly smaller piece of wood if I was trying to be a little bit more conservative, but I wanted to make sure that I have enough space around it. That way I'm not running into any of my clamps. So we can see here what we've got in terms of our profile that we're going to do. And this will give us our initial depth of the larger piece. And then we're going to come back and continue working on this. So let's go ahead and set that up. In case I browse through this a little too quick. We'll go back into conversational edit. What do we have for this profile? So again, we have a step over of 0.85, so just a little bit more aggressive. Again, our X start 0, X end 115. However, what we're really working on is a 92 millimeter diameter, and we've got our center at 57.5. So these will be the elements to keep this centered. And then we're going to go a -10 because I really want a depth. We'll have a pocket on the bottom for the rim of the glass, and we'll be able to get that 2 millimeters. So we'll have an overall thickness of 8 mils, but when we flip it over, I'll show you what it is that we're talking about. We're going to keep all of this data the same. So we're just going to go ahead and finish. I didn't make any changes, so I don't need to save anything. I can take a look at what it's going to be. That looks fine. Go ahead and hit close. We don't have to reload because it's already doing that for us. G21, fantastic. So this looks like we're ready to run the program. All right, so we're -1 millimeters from the top. And what we need to do is we're going to cut the outer profile before we start working on the inside. So let's go ahead and run that operation. Again, creating that outer profile, 92 millimeters overall diameter. And we're going to go 11 millimeters deep in order to create that lip.